Hey guys, Sal here. Welcome back to some more Trails of Cold Steel. We'll be going off to here, but first I want to check inside Radio Trista just in case there might be something here. Never mind. The game loves the locked doors apparently. Well, I mean, I guess it is morning. Never mind. Should have done that before we went to back to the dorm and to Trista Station. We have nothing else left to do. As per usual, we're running to the other team. Irene, you're ready to depart too, I see. Yeah, we're about to leave. Don't you still need to purchase your tickets? Oh yeah, you're right. Looks like we'll be traveling together as far as Heimdall this time. Very well, let's stop dallying and buy them already. Huh. So we're actually departing with everyone. And Elliot, I see you sneaking up and talking to Fee. She's mine. Oh yeah, this is the first time we've been in the same group, isn't it, Fee? This should be fun. I guess. Don't know if I can say that about everyone, though. You mean, Laura? Things don't seem to be too bright for the other group. Good luck, Fee. Oh yeah, Fee's always been with Emma this entire time. This is the first time that she split off from Emma. Laura, what about you? We also received packed lunches from Sharon. The time has come to witness the skill of your household, maid Elisa. Right. Well, at least with Sharon you can expect quality. Marcus, how do you feel not being paired up with Eustace this time? The slave group beat me. I know I was kind of a pain in the ass before, and I caused everyone a lot of trouble. So I want to make up for it by keeping everyone moving along smoothly this time. Just so long as you don't forget to fulfill your duties as our class vice president. And now, see here, who went and made you the boss? Easy there, Marcus. I trust you to take care of things. Okay, that's everything. Good morning, Class 7. I hear Group A is heading all the way out to the North Highlands this month. You heard right. We'll need to change trains twice, first at Heimdall and then in Rua, right? Correct. From Rua, you'll need to transfer to a freight line for the last leg of your journey. Regrettably, we can't handle that part of your trip here. Actually, it seems arrangements have already been made for that segment. You should only need to buy tickets for as far as Rua. Ah, that won't be a problem then. Do you want them right now? Yes. Okay, certainly. Okay, that's 5 passengers bound for Rua. I'll have those tickets for you in just a moment. Okay. So wait, can I play Blade with everyone now? I doubt it. Hopefully I can. That's too much Blade for me, man. Especially with Laura, the master of Blade. Passenger service bound for Heimdall are now arriving at platform 2. We ask that all passengers wishing to board, please wait on the platform until the train has come to a complete stop. I'd say we timed that pretty well. Impeccable timing. True. It seems there's a two-woman cold front blowing you away. Well, don't worry about us. We'll see what we can do to thaw them out. Yeah, just don't expect them to be weaving each other flower crowns when we get back, okay? Alright, we'll leave them to you then. Good luck. Hey, I mean, this is technically gonna be my first time playing Blade with the Gaius. So technically, should I only play with no, because the relationship might increase again with playing... I don't know. Would the link increase twice, even though we've already played Blade with him once? I mean, it's possible. Wow, these sandwiches really hit the spot. Ham, lettuce, and cheese. I'm getting a hint of pickle in there, too. The ingredients is simple enough, but the way they come together is something special. Even the butter tastes different from what I'm used to. And this tea is equally perfect. The zest of the lemon complements the taste perfectly. You have quite the maid looking after you. Well, Mother hired her, not me. She She's a talented maid, though, I won't deny that. She handles the typical housework and greeting guests as you'd expect, but she also manages Mother's schedule. Wow. Managing the company's chairman's schedule doesn't really sound like part of the typical maid's job description. She really is that talented, though, which is why I can't work out why my mother sent her to look after me. Those two are up to something, I just know it. Regardless, there are definitely perks to having her around. I think you should accept your mother's kindness. I agree, she must have started working before sunrise to prepare all this for us. I know. Anyway, look at those two. So we're heading to Brionia Island this time. All I know about it is that it hosts some sort of ancient ruins. I'm not certain what to expect. Come to think of it, this will be the first time I've had a chance to see the ocean. What about you two? Now that you mention it, I've never seen it either. I have. Oh, really? During a landing operation in the corpse. Oh, speaking of ruins. Well, Graham has some fairly well-known ruins, doesn't it, Laura? Oh yeah, the Saint's Castle is something like that. You must be referring to Green Castle. It's a magnificent stronghold that faces out onto the lake. You can see it from the town itself. It's quite beautiful in the days when the mist clears. Oh wow, it sounds like a sight worth seeing. Seems like you'd be in trouble if a skilled sniper set himself up there. Doesn't sound like they're getting along very well. I feared as much. I doubt Fee is doing it on purpose. Laura seems uncharacteristically offended by it too. Yeah, she's usually so composed, but something about Fee seems to get under her skin. It's the fact that she is a Jaeger. If she wasn't a Jaeger, she'd be completely fine with Fee. Something happened to her, or someone she knew, and they were probably killed by a Jaeger, and it's not really working well right now. Alright, well, about to be handled. Let me switch off to some other line, right? Heimdall Central Station. Are we switching off? Yeah, we are. It never ceases to amaze me just how big Heimdall Station is. I've heard it said that it's not merely the largest station in Ebonia, but on the entire continent. I'm unaware of another station that can match the 10 tracks found here. When I first transferred lines here on the way to Tristan, the amount of people I saw really threw me for a loop. But it's not surprising that there aren't as many folks around this early in the morning. Sorry, I don't think we're going to be able to do this. Hang on, you can't give up already. How hopeless. Well, don't worry about it too much. The most important thing is that we all come back safe and sound. Everything else is secondary. I suppose you're right. We'll try and keep things from getting too dangerous, at least. Anyway, this is where we split up. If you're traveling toward Ordes, you'll be heading west, right? Indeed. Meanwhile, Group A will need to travel northeast to River first. I'm so jealous you get to visit Gaius' homeland. You'd better tell us all about it when you get back. Will do. Take care, everyone. Hey, Laura, you both take care too. Well, see you all later next week. Quite. And thus our heroes parted ways. What? Who are you, miss? Whoa. Is this Reen's sister? She looks familiar.
Is something on your mind, Elise?
I knew it! It is his sister!
Has some rugged, handsome young man caught your eye?
Yes, her brother.
Like your brother, perhaps?
Please, Your Highness. I just thought I saw someone I recognized, but it couldn't possibly have been him. I can't imagine what would bring him to the capital this early in the morning.
Field study.
Someone you recognized? I wonder. But I knew you wouldn't deny it. That your brother is handsome, I mean.
Please.
And she's blushing.
I knew that I shouldn't have told you about him.
Oh, come now, I'm only teasing. There's no need to sulk. I'll give you a little something from Mariage Cross to make up for it.
But that's an adult lingerie brand.
Oh my.
Please excuse us, Captain Claire.
Whoa, it's her.
I'm sorry. I hope I haven't sullied your ears with our scandalous conversation.
Not at all, Your Highness. I came to inform you that the special train to the Imperial Villa will be arriving shortly. I look forward to accompanying you today.
It'll be a pleasure to have you with us.
Certainly.
Why does it still say black-haired girl? We know that that's Elise, Veen's sister. Come on, man. I am curious, though, as why she called the blonde My Lady. You didn't say that, right? I just didn't make that up on my own. Well, either way. Change the name to Elise. We already know that's her. And now it's time for Blade, after possibly some story about North Highlands. Alright, let me tell you a bit more about North Highlands. The North Highlands are mountainous regions to the northeast of Erebonia. To get there, we'll need to cross the Isengard Range. That's the mountain range to the north of Rua. I'm guessing we'll need to pass through quite a few tunnels to get to the other side. Pretty much. I went through several when I was originally traveling to Trista. Anyway, when you reach the other side, you'll be in the North Highlands, surrounded on every side by mountains. Other than the Imperial Army's bases, the only place you'll find people is in the nomadic settlements like the one I'm from. If anything, we have more sheep than people. Wow, really? I'm starting to feel like we're traveling through a country locked in time or something. It sounds like a scene right out of the picture book. In addition to the scenery, the North Highlands are also well known for their breeding and raising of horses. Most of the war horses used by the Imperial Army are descended from the Highland stock. That's true. The horses are essential to the livelihood of the folks in my village. Raising horses to be used by the Erebonians is one of my people's primary sources of income. Come to think of it, I seem to remember hearing that the horse we have at home was raised in Nord too. Isn't that also true of the horses in the riding club uses? Correct, all of them originally came from Nord. Even the golden stallion on the Empire's emblem is said to depict a warhorse raised in the Highlands. Or so the story goes, at least. Nord has deep historical ties to the Empire. We know today that it's where the Emperor Dracos first started building his Empire army, after all. That's right, the Imperial Army still maintains a base on the southern edge of the Highlands Zender Gate. That's as far north as the trains can take us. I see. We should arrive there somewhere around 4 in the afternoon then. Yeah, but it's just past 8 a.m. now. We should reach Rua Station by midday. After that, we have another 4 or so hours on the freight train to Nord. Looks like we're in it for a longer haul. Still, we won't get another chance like this often, so let's try and make the most of it. Oh boy. Well, first things first, save the game before I start talking to everyone. Okay, Elisa. Not too much longer now. I guess this will be your first time back home since you started at Thor's, right? Does it feel a little awkward going back after you ran away from home? A little, yeah. At least we're only changing trains there, so I don't have to leave the station. I haven't been to Rua since I switched lines there on the way to Trista. Oh right, I almost forgot, if you came from Ymir, you had to have gone through Rua. I visited Ymir once when I was a kid, but I haven't been there since. I remember it being a really nice place though, the scenery was so beautiful. Oh, didn't know you'd actually been. Yeah, it really is beautiful. A place that's nice doesn't really fit a guy like me. Are you still sulking over what that twit said during the last practical exam? They're the House of Highlands a little mind, and they're full of a third son even less. I don't think he meant most of those awful things he said. Yeah, it seemed like his anger just got the better of him. I'll bet he regretted it later. Regardless of what he thinks, we all think you're a swell guy as a classmate and as a friend. But don't be so hard on yourself. Thanks, guys. It means a lot to hear you say that. It's so hopeless sometimes, hearing you. Alright. Is that all you say? Huh. Anyway, let's get in and out of Rua Station as quickly as we can. We need to find that freight train and we're taking the rest of the way to Nord as soon as we get there. It's easy to forget, but in traveling to North Highlands, we will actually be leaving the country. It feels strange heading out beyond our borders, a little emotional even. Yeah, we've got a long journey ahead of us. I can only wonder what kinds of things they'll have us doing when we get there. I can't even imagine to begin to imagine. Each month seems to throw something new at us. I am a little worried about how Fee is holding up, though. Yeah, there's definitely something going on between her and Laura, but I'm not sure there's anything we can do about that. I'm sure Elliot and Marcus will keep an eye on those two for us. We've got our own battles to face. I'd like us all to come back from this trip in one piece. You're right, of course. Okay, anything else? What is it that makes Fee and Laura regard each other so coldly? Let's hope maybe they'll find something during their field study that helps patch things up between them. Again, it's because she's a Jaeger. Or, she used to be a Jaeger. Eustace? The horses of North Highlands are known for being some of the finest on the continent. With their solid builds, high endurance, and steadfast loyalty to their masters, they truly are the ideal steeds. The Highlands are far from the only place that raises horses, but the horses from Nord are in a class all their own. Sounds like you couldn't find a better horse if you searched across the Empire. Though now I can see why Arthur's such an impressive specimen. Who? Oh, Arthur's the horse we have back at home. My dad would often ride him out hunting with our old dog, Badoo. What? Really? Did I say the Badoo? That's a Pokemon. Back when I was a kid, he left me up on his back and let me ride around. I see. This will be an excellent opportunity to learn more about how the Empire's finest horses are raised right at the source. Wow, he seems like he was really into this. Ever since the World Revolution, the Imperial Army has become more and more reliant on machines. But even in spite of that, the horses of the North are still highly prized across the whole of the Empire. The Highlands may not be within Erebonia's borders, but the intertwining of our histories goes back centuries. Alright, guys. Well, here's a sight for sore eyes. I haven't soaked in scenery like this since I first came to Trista. I hope everyone in the settlement is doing well. He seems happy to be heading home. I've always been curious, how did you end up coming to Thor's anyway? Well, about a year ago, I met a general in the Imperial Army up in Nord. One thing led to another, and he ended up giving me a recommendation to attend the academy. He was strangely adamant that my skill with the spear would come in handy during my time at Thor's. Guess he was right. I can see why an Imperial general might take interest in your spearmanship. Our cavalry's lance and spear training has its origins not just in tales of the Eisenritter, but in the traditions of the Highlands as well. Oh, that's pretty interesting. Just recently I've been learning how far back the connection between Nord and Erebonia goes. Indeed. Alright, one more. I'm truly grateful to the guidance of the wind for allowing me to receive that recommendation when I did. After all, if I hadn't, I might never have met all of you and my life would be lesser for it. Wow. Okay. Save again. This is where things become difficult for me. Eustace, let's do this.
If we have to.
Then I'll also get to see if our link goes up again, even though we've already played. If it does, I'll do everyone else.
Draw a card.
But if it doesn't, I'll only fight Gaius and then we can end it.
Go ahead then.
Always the short end of the stick with you, game, huh? Oh, what do you know? Deja vu.
Now you've done it.
Hey, he actually didn't revive that time. Cool.
How about this?
Really? Wanna do that to me, huh? What sucks, though, is that if he doesn't destroy my stuff, I only have him once.
We have the same score. Let's redraw. Go ahead then. Now you've done it.
Oh boy.
Take this.
Thank you.
How about this?
Mirror.
Oh, you impertinent little... We have the same score. Let's redraw. I'll be going first.
Ugh.
My victory was assured from the start.
Damn it! The game always screws me with that kind of...
If we have to. Draw a card. Go ahead then.
Why? Why give me one? Why?
Oh, you impertinent little... Take this!
Okay, fine. 2.
We have the same score. Let's redraw. We have the same score. Let's redraw.
Really?
I'll be going first. Now you've done it. Now you've done it. Oh, you impertinent little...
I'll be taking that.
At least it wasn't a complete waste of time.
I beat you, Eustace. Well, that's how it should have went the other time. Don't know why the game likes screwing me. Gaius, let's go.
Shall we begin?
Okay.
Go ahead and draw.
3 bolts. Really?
I'll go first then. I'll use a bolt.
Don't be doing my strategy against Eustace, man.
I hate to do this, but... Well done.
Deja vu, right?
Well done.
Might as well use them if I've got them. Oh boy. 4. Okay. 5. Gotta keep this mirror bolt.
Well done.
Mirror.
Huh. Well played.
I win.
Lost, but I had a lot of fun.
Alright, we beat Gaius. Next up is Emma.
Please go easy on me.
Yes, yes. Now, well, 3 mirrors?
Shall we draw then?
How the hell do I pull this off?
Oh, it
with
looks as
3
though the first
mirrors?
move is yours.
Of course the first move's mine. Draw it out.
Ah, we have the same score. Let's draw again. Allow me to play first then.
3.
I'm gonna use a bolt card.
Yeah, you would, wouldn't you? Mirror.
Oh no, this could be trouble.
Bolt.
Ouch, I wasn't expecting that.
This'll draw it out again. Draw it out.
Ah, we have the same score. Let's draw again. Oh, it looks as though the first move is yours.
Mirror.
Oh no, this could be trouble. I'm gonna use a bolt card.
4.
I'm gonna use a bolt card.
Really? Really? How in the holy hell? What the hell do I do now? If I do a 5, Mirror won't let me switch. And all she has to do is just freaking do a 4 to draw it out.
I'm gonna use a bolt card. It looks as though I win this time.
Billy came. What the hell? Stop screwing me over! I probably could have played that better, but oh my god.
Please go easy on me.
I hate Blade. I hate it with a passion. Sometimes I can win on the first try.
Shall we draw then?
Why give me 4 freaking balls?
Oh, it looks as though the first move is yours. Ouch, I wasn't expecting that.
Please, for the love of God, stop giving me
Ouch,
balls.
I wasn't expecting that. I'm gonna use a bolt card. Oh, we have the same score. Let's draw again.
Oh my god.
Allow me to play first then. Sorry, I'm using a mirror. I'm gonna use a bolt card.
Oh my god, I really hate you right now. Mirror.
Oh no, this could be trouble.
Bolt.
Ouch, I wasn't expecting that.
Fix. Bolt.
Ouch, I wasn't expecting that. Oh no, you beat me.
You impertinent little. Elisa,
Let's get started.
please let me just steamroll you, please. Now,
Come on, draw a card.
this is one of the more decent hands, except for the fact that I have 2 2s and 2 3s. What the hell?
Oh, same score? We better draw again. After you, then. Ugh, now you've done it. Oh, same score? We better draw again. After you, then.
Oh, that just bit me in the ass.
Oh, same score? We better draw again. After you, then.
That's slightly better.
What? You can't do that! Bolt!
Uh-huh.
What? You can't do that! Bolt! Bolt! Mirror! I won!
Why? They have so many higher cards than me, damn it! This pisses me off! I know I'm not that bad at freaking Blade,
Let's
but
get started.
oh my god. If anyone could pull off the hand I just had, I'd really like to see it.
Come on, draw a card.
Because I apparently am just really bad at
After
this
you,
freaking
then.
game. And I feel like it's just solely
Oh,
based
same
on
score?
freaking luck.
We better draw again.
It is
After you,
literally
then.
just based on luck. Oh my god, Elisa, I hate you right now. I hate you so much right now, Elisa.
What? You can't do that! Bolt!
This pisses me off so much more than it should. Oh my god.
Bolt! Oh, same score? We better draw again. After you, then. Ugh, now you've done it. Oh, same score? We better draw again. After you, then. What? You can't do that! Ugh, one more game.
I just don't understand how the hell I won this. Because there was a definite way that I could have lost this. That's if I did the mirror at the wrong time, or if I dropped 7 and I bolted and I wouldn't have been able to use the mirror. I should have lost. So why the game gave me a win, I have no clue. Blade drains me a lot more than the freaking midterms did. So, Elisa beat me, I beat her. Emma, she beat me, I beat her. Eustace, he beat me, I beat him. Gaius, I beat him. Please, someone, just shoot me right now. How many more times do I have to freaking play Blade? How many? Because if the game just keeps on cheating like that, keeps giving me freaking 1s and the enemy 7s or 6s, I might lose my freaking mind before the game is over. Just shoot me now and get it over with. Cause that is just freaking ridiculous. And the fact that I lost to Laura freaking 5 times and won once. Or did I lose 4 times and won once? Either way. Oh my god, Laura. No. Yeah, just someone shoot me. It's probably maybe 10 more times than playing Blade with everyone. This is gonna piss me off, I just know it. Not only does the game piss me off with Blade, it literally just crashed. Damn it, all the hell! I severely hate Blade. I really do. The Ministry of Railways wishes to thank all passengers for their patronage. The special express lines bound for Rower. And all people who played Blade. You, especially Reen Swartzer, suck at playing Blade. You should just go and play it with someone else. And go learn how to play it for real. Cause that just was so disgraceful. Our next stop is Rower. I repeat, Reen, stop playing Blade, the terminus of this express line. Please ensure you have all of your belongings with you when disembarking the train, and stop playing Blade, Reen Swartzer. Here we are. This is my first time to the Empire's industrial metropolis. Actually, it's my first time too. I passed through when I first came to the academy, but even then I could see why people associate it with the industry. It feels like the whole city is one big massive iron. Yeah, it really does have that vibe. What are those cone-shaped towers out in the distance anyway? Well, those are the orbital generators for the industrial plants. There are tons of large factories in the city, so they need those to create all the orbital energy needed to power them. But wow, really? If I weren't seeing it for myself, I'd be hard-pressed to imagine a city like this. I hate the fact that Blade is just so based on luck. If it was a game more similar to Yu-Gi-Oh!, I'd probably be able to do better. But when it's a game based on numbers and luck, I am just basically out of luck. I have a better luck getting a 5-star in freaking Fate Grand Order than I do of getting great at Blade. I just gotta hope that the game's not in the freaking second one, because if it is, I'll lose my mind even more. Well, we finally made it as far as Ruhr. We'll need to transfer to a freight line to reach the North Highlands from here, right? Right, there will be a freight train leaving from Platform 4 that we need to board. Platform 4 is up the staircase and to the left, I think. Alright, let's not waste any time then. Oh, thank you, I can actually... Really? My controller is sticking or something. That should not be happening. I hit it once, it shouldn't go all the way up. Okay. I mean, there's people to talk to, right? It begins at 3 o'clock. Would you like to check in at the hotel first? What begins at 3 o'clock? What time does the conference start again? Oh, okay. Wait a minute, isn't this... Annabelle? I can hardly believe I made it all the way to Ruhr. I've never imagined that he would be such a dog to pursue her. She looks strangely similar to the... Is that the same person? I don't remember. We're here to visit a friend. Dad does this every time we get off the train. I suppose he gets getting up there in years, though. Oh, we're finally here. That 4-hour journey from Heimdall never plays nice with my back. How about you? Oh, my apologies, but we're currently cleaning this area. Terribly sorry for the inconvenience. Oh, no, it's fine. I just want to know what you were doing. What about you? I see the train to Heimdall has finally arrived. I missed the train while I was originally hoping to board, but I'm holding on to old hope that I won't miss my business meeting. You've already probably missed it. Hello. Right, I'm heading off. Okay, don't forget to write. To maintain proper hygiene. make sure you eat a balanced diet. Okay, Mom. I know, I can look after myself, sis. That's why she seems so like a mother. His sister. He's always so excitable. But I do wish he had a volume control knob sometimes. What do you mean sometimes? Don't you mean all the time? Wow! Look at all those trains! This is the coolest! Okay. Don't know why I decided to talk to everyone, but I did. Come to think of it, it's already past noon. Perhaps we should purchase some lunches for the rest of our journey. Sounds like a plan. We still have another 4 hours to go. We're going to need to eat something between now and dinner. It seems highly unlikely a freight train would be equipped with vending machines or other such comforts either. We'll need to go through the ticket gate then. There's a shop in the main part of the station that sells pre-packed lunches.
Oh, there won't be any need for that. What?
Sharon!
No way.
Wait, how the hell did Sharon beat us here? Did she fly here like the White Rabbit did?
Sharon?
She flew here just like White Rabbit.
How did you get here before us?
The power of my love for you allows me to do the impossible, my lady.
You flew here like White Rabbit, didn't you?
And as you'll see, I've prepared packed lunches for all of you that far surpass this morning's offerings. I do hope you'll enjoy them.
Thanks.
Received a special packed lunch from each member of the group.
We really appreciate you going to all the trouble to make these for us.
True. That said, I'm really curious how you got here before us.
It seems that the Rhineford family's maid enjoys a little amusement at the expense of her employer. I imagine you transferred to an airship in the capital?
Ah.
Yeah, that
Of
as
course.
well.
Why didn't I think of that? You can cut the time from Heimdall to Ruhr in half if you travel by airship, I think.
You got me. I took advantage of the opportunity to borrow the airship's kitchen so I could make your lunches as well.
Why can't we just take the airship and get there instantly?
They're quite fresh, so take a moment to savor the
Thus,
taste.
skipping the need to play Blade.
Well, thank you.
We really do appreciate all you're doing for us.
Honestly, I knew you had to be up to something. You're not planning on coming all the way to the Nord Highlands with us now, are you?
I'd love to, but unfortunately, I have some other business I must attend to. I may not be able to return to Trista for a while either.
Other business?
Sharon will be assisting me with my work.
Oh, who's this?
Mother?
Her mother!
Hello, Elisa. Ah, you all must be members of Class 7.
Irina Rhineford.
I'm Elisa's mother, Irina, also the chairman of the Rhineford Group. It's a pleasure to meet you.
The pleasure is ours. I'm Reen Schwarzer.
Pleased to meet you. My name is Emma Milstein.
Gaius Warzel. Glad to make your acquaintance.
Eustace Alberea. A pleasure.
I'm glad you're all managing to get along with my obstinate daughter. I wish I could stay a while, but unfortunately I've work that can't wait. Come along, Sharon.
As you wish, Madam Chairman.
What? Seriously? You show up like this and that's all you have to say? It's always work with you, isn't it? You probably didn't even notice I left home until I was already gone. Now it's just, hello, Elisa, and that's it?
My lady.
I did get the impression her relationship with her mother wasn't all sunshine and gumdrops.
Seems there's a lot of friction between them.
You can live your life however you see fit. I have no intention of forcing the Rhineford Group on you. Even if you decide to follow a certain someone's path and cast aside all sense of responsibility, it's your choice to make. Besides, I still manage to keep myself informed of the general goings-on in your academic life, in the monthly reports I receive from the Academy.
What? I knew Sharon would relay back information about me, but reports from the Academy itself?
Oh, you must not have known. In addition to my other responsibilities, I also sit on the Academy's board of directors.
Of course you do.
Oh my, that means...
Just like Rufus.
It does appear that way. I'd certainly deem the chairman of the Rhineford Group a canny choice as a member of the board.
The Rhineford Group is heavily involved in the development of the Orbital staff, as well as your Arcus. I must say, I'm quite pleased with the reports I've received on your usage of both. I'm looking forward to seeing the results of this month's field study as well. Do give me some good reading, won't you?
Please excuse us, my lady. Take care during the rest of your journey.
Elisa.
You alright?
Well, definitely wasn't expecting to see her mother here, of all places. And now we're back on train. Can we just get the airship ability already, please? I want to go by airship. It'll be so much faster than having to sit through the train every time. Damn it! I thought I finally had her out of my hair, but it sounds like she was one step ahead of me this whole time. I take it you and your mother aren't on good terms then. Yeah, I think that much was abundantly clear. Things have been rocky between us for a long time now. Once I left home, that was the first step that led me to enrolling in the academy. But how was I supposed to know I'd gone and signed up for the school she sits on the board of directors of? How could I have been so stupid? Why didn't I conduct a more thorough investigation before I made my choice? I don't know what to say. You have our sympathies, I suppose. Is your mother being on the board of directors really such a problem? Well, it's complicated. Initially, she seems like she's only interested in her work, but then she'll suddenly start meddling in my life. She says to just do what I want, but it always turns out that wherever I go, she's there ahead of me, just like today. I should have known something was up. The bank account my grandfather gave me to cover my academy expenses hasn't taken a dip since my first day outdoors. But your mother's been paying your bills the whole time. It does seem like a strong possibility, especially considering her presence on the board of directors. I can't see what you're grousing about. Most people would be grateful to have a parent display that much interest. What? At least your mother spared the time to come and greet us. At least she showed the slightest trace of interest in you and her classmates. Oh. Uses? Forget it. I mean, that is true. His father doesn't care at all. It seems only his brother cares, but even then, that could just be... faking. He could just be faking it. Well, we just entered a tunnel. First the many, now that we're going through the mountains. I see. Anyway, how about we dig into those lunches Sharon made for us? That sounds good to me. It seems like she went out of her way to prepare them. Alright. If these are subpar because she had to make do with the airship's kitchen, I won't let her hear the end of it. Well then, let's dig in. So much food. You're gonna start making me hungry with all the food you guys seem to be eating. Just this one episode alone. Wow, so you're going into Highlands for an academy field study. Sounds like you budding soldiers do some pretty interesting things as part of your training these days. Shouldn't the conductor be conducting the train? I suppose you could say that. Yours seems quite different from most other military academies in that regard, though. Still, feels pretty neat to see you all dressed up in your uniforms. They look pretty sharp on you. Thanks for the vote of confidence. Even at the academy, Gaius always stands out because of his height. Yeah, he towers over even the second years. All of the people in your settlement are similar height. Nah, I'd say my dad's the only one who really has height on him. My younger brother is fairly short, though. I wouldn't doubt he has another growth spurt coming his way. I seem to remember you mentioning you have quite a few siblings. A younger brother and 2 younger sisters, to be exact. They're a little on the shy side, but I hope you'll get along with them. It can't do. Still, if you look through the window, it really feels like we're getting closer to Highlands now. Indeed. Man, seeing you kids rushing off on some adventure kind of makes me jealous. Anyway, we're about halfway through the Isengard range now. We should reach Zendar Gate in 2 hours or so take this time to relax. Thank you. We appreciate the info. Did you meet him back in the spring when you were on your way to Trista? Yeah, made the same trip back then too. I had plenty of time to kill, so he taught me a lot about Erebonian culture. Yeah, sounds like a pretty nice guy. I'll bet that served as a pretty useful primer. It did. There are a lot of people I'm thankful to for helping me come this far. Most of all, I'm thankful to the winds and to the goddess. The winds and the goddess. Classic guys. Isengard burns line. Zender Gate. We finally made it to the North Highlands. Oh my god. Hey, that looks like we ought to be coming out of the last tunnel any time now. I see. Lisa, Eustace, we're almost there. Oh. So this is... I can only just make it out in the distance, but it looks like that's it. That's the North Highlands. I'll admit it appears even more breathtaking than I was expecting. I'll be even happier to hear you say so once you've seen it up close. Okay, so it's 4:30 right now. The Zender Gate. You've arrived. It's a pleasure to see you again, Lieutenant General. Likewise, it's been a month since I last saw you. Seems almost surreal to see you standing there in a military academy uniform. Though this is the first time I've seen the Thor's ensemble in red. This is the color they use for my class, Class 7. It looks like he's pretty high up in the Imperial Army. Yeah, I'm betting he's the Lieutenant General in charge of Zender Gate. He seems quite close to Gaius. Imperial Army General with an eye patch seems familiar somehow. These must be your classmates. Indeed, these are about half of my classmates from Class 7. I'm Rain Schwartzer. It's a pleasure to meet you, sir. Elisa Rainford, sir. I'm Emma Milstein. Eustace Alberea, nice to meet you. Haha, seems like your classmates are an interesting bunch as I've heard. Lieutenant General Zex Vander. I'm Zex Vander, commanding officer of the Imperial Army's 3rd Division. Pleased to finally meet you. One-Eyed Zex. So you're one of the guardians of the Honor family. Oh, it seems some of you already know me. A guardian of the Honor family? Now I remember. The Vanders are a celebrated military family responsible for the protection of the Imperial family. One-Eyed Zex Vander is said to be one of the Imperial Army's finest generals. You say the Vander and Iceland schools of swordsmanship are two of the most renowned styles in Erebonia. It's truly an honor to meet you, sir. Haha, I'm just a military man, hardly deserving quite that level of praise. I'd love to hear all about all of you and your excursion to the Highlands, but unfortunately we don't have the time. You should set out as soon as possible if you want to reach the settlement by nightfall. I agree, but were you able to take care of all the other arrangements? I did, rest assured. What arrangements? We need to head out now if we want to reach Gaius' home by sundown, right? Right, which is why I asked the Lieutenant General to arrange some transportation for us. Alright, just follow me, I'll show you the way. Oh, this place looks familiar. Wow. Well, at least it looks similar to one of the other places. Well, one of these scenes is gonna be a thumbnail. It's simply breathtaking. I had no idea land to lay out at the far end of the railway. Honestly, I suppose words are woefully insufficient in the face of such majesty. Glad to hear you think so. Hey, we get to buy some horses, alright. I get the black horse. Horses, are you saying? We're to travel to the settlement on horseback. The Highlands are way too vast to cover in any reasonable length of time on foot. We'll be fine. You're a member of the riding club, and Rena and Elisa both have riding experience, right? Yeah, I think I can manage. I learned back at home, so I should be okay as long as we aren't making any tricks or jumps or anything. I'm afraid I've never ridden a horse before. No problem, you can just hitch a ride on the back of someone else's horse. Elisa would probably be the best choice considering the balance of weight. I can do that. Is that alright with you, Emma? Yes, although I do feel a little nervous. Let's just mount up at once then. Oh, Gaius got the black horse. Fine. Okay, steady now, steady. This is a fine horse. Are you okay back there, Emma? Yes, I'm fine, I think. Make sure you hold on tight when we start moving. This should be a fun trip. There are all type of quality horses raised here in the Highlands. At a good clip, you should be able to reach the settlement in under an hour. Oh, and before I forget, for sure guys won't have much need of this, but the rest of you should take a map of the Highlands. A map. Wow, such a high level of detail. It looks as though the Army's surveying expertise is being put to a good use. Indeed, I hope it'll prove useful during your field study. Thank you very much, sir. Alright, that's about it from me. You should be heading out. May the blessing of the winds and the goddess be with you. Give my regards to the elder and Lacan. We will. Thank you for seeing us off, sir. If you'll excuse us, then. Well, I mean, this is no motorcycle,
this
but
is worlds apart from the bustle of the city.
It really is. I feel like I'm one with the wind.
Indeed, but if you didn't go too fast, that would be great.
I'm sure it will feel natural in time. No doubt the riding club would be fuming with envy if they could see us now.
I'll bet.
Anyway, my home settlement is due northeast of here. Hopefully we'll be able to reach it before sundown.
Right.
Let's move!
How to ride the horse. Horse riding controls the larger the same as those for regular movements. Use the left stick to move and dash by pressing R1.
Yeah.
Okay, now this is kind of cool. I can just instantly change. Alright. So obviously can't attack anything. Now, any chests around here? My god, this map is huge. So that's where we need to go to Nomadic Settlement, Watchtower of the Imperial Army. And that's the Zender Gate where we just came from.
You're as excited as a child.
I think I'm just caught up in the moment.
Definitely wasn't expecting that echo. Alright, so the settlement is this way. What's this? Okay, I guess it's nothing. So, which way do we go? The plains are so vast that it's surprisingly easy to lose your sense of direction. True, maybe it would help if I showed you a couple major landmarks to help you get your bearings. Over that way is Ender Gate. That's where we set out from. That landmark over there is Triangular Rock. It's sort of the centerpiece of this part of the Highlands. It's so massive. The farther away we can see it from, the better of a landmark it'll be. Oh, what's that building over to the left of it? Oh, that. It's a watchtower built by the Imperial Army in the southern part of the Highlands. Heard they built it to keep an eye on the Culvard Republic out to the east. That's an Imperial Army watchtower. I suppose it should come as no surprise that the Army would want the watchtower here. True, the Highlands are bordered, both Culvard and Arbonia, much like Crossbell. Yep, and finally. If you look forward, those mountains my home is out in that direction. Ah, gotcha. Let me take another look at the map. Okay, I think I have a better idea where everything is now. It seems like we ought to keep this map handy until we're more familiar with the Highlands, though. Come to think of it, what are those stone pillars over there? Well, now that you point them out, I'm surprised I didn't notice them before. They seem man-made, or at the very least, not the sort of construct nature would leave lying about. There are quite a few similar objects and structures scattered across the Highlands. Most folks think they're what remains of the Neolithic civilization that existed here over 1,000 years ago. Well, it's pretty far back. I suppose in that way they're not dissimilar from the animist ruins in Erebonia. Perhaps not. I'm not surprised you're curious about them, but we should save that discussion for later. Right now we need to reach the settlement before sundown, right? Okay, let's ride. Alright, so landmarks. That over there is Zender Gate. That right there is the watchtower. And that right over there behind the mountains is the camp. That's just the center of the whole place. Alright.
Yeah!
Oh damn, I can go even faster with holding down RB with R1.
The sun's almost down.
We're almost at the settlement. Let's keep up the pace, guys.
So what's over here? Nothing? Damn.
Yeah!
Whoa!
Damn it. Just drop down, man. You won't break your legs. I promise. Okay, save the game before we actually enter here, just in case something happens.
Yeah!
Don't know what. And we're now at Gaius' settlement. This is certainly interesting. Nomadic settlement. Wow. So this is Gaius' home, huh? Even though I've never been here before, it feels nostalgic somehow. Indeed, the scenery makes me a little wistful for my own home. You can say that again. Well, we don't actually stay in this area all around. Sometime between summer and fall, we move to another location farther to the north. I guess that's why they call you nomads then. Is that why you live in those strange tent buildings? Yep, they're made with thick cloth and designed so we can put them up and take them down pretty easily. Anyway, let me show you to my home first. Then we can go and greet the elder after. Whoa! Whoa! Oh, they're so cute! You finally came back! Welcome home, we missed you! Hey, Lily, Sheeta, I'm back. Good to see you looking well too, Toma. Haha, glad to you made it back safe. It's good to see you, bro. Thanks. They really seem to love him. Yeah, watching him makes me wish I had a little brother and sister of my own. It does. Oh hey, are these the people you wrote about in your letters? They are indeed the illustrious industrious, class 7. It's nice to meet you. I'm Gaius' brother, Toma. These are our sisters, Sheeta and Lily. It's nice to meet you. Are you bros friends? Sure are. It's good to meet you too, I'm Reed. I'm Elisa, and it's lovely to meet you. You're all so cute, I'm Emma. Eustace Albrea, I'm honored. Wow, they all seem so Erebonian. Ha, I'm glad you see you've been blessed with such wonderful friends. Parents? Dad, Mom, I'm home. Welcome home, Gaius. It's a pleasure to finally meet you all. I'm Gaius' mother, Fatma. Fatma, I'll just say that. His mother? But you look so young. Flattery will get you everywhere. I'm Gaius' father, Lacan Wurzel. I'm very glad to meet my son's friends and schoolmates. The pleasure is all ours. Likewise. I've prepared a place for all of you to stay while you're our guests. There's much to discuss, of course, but you should drop off your belongings there first. We'll soon be sundown. Come to my home and share in our evening meal. Give me a voice acting, please. This is delicious. How do you get the taste so good? We season the pheasant meat with herbs and rock salt and wrap and cook it. It's made to the taste of us Highlanders, so I wasn't sure if you other Bonians would like it. All I can say is I'll be wanting seconds soon. These grilled skewers are really good too. They've got this deep, rich flavor. Oh, those are kebabs. We just stick some lamb meat on a skewer and grill it. The food here is exquisite. I've never tasted its like. I almost feel sorry that the rest of our class isn't here to enjoy it. I'm glad you think so. Here I was, wanting that to taste might not agree with you. Everyone loves Mommy's cooking. No doubt you're all tired from your long journey. Nord cuisine is effective at easing fatigue. That's important when you travel as much as we do. I can see why. I already feel a little more relaxed. Maybe I should get these recipes so I can teach them to Sharon. Try some of this tea too. We make it with the local herbs. It's supposed to be good for digestion. Oh, thank you. I think I will. It has a very gentle taste. Oh, that took a long time to load. The land of Nord is nothing if not a free country. I have no doubt your time here will make for a very unique experience, though not without inconveniences here and there. Still, these Highlands have plenty of history with your own homeland. Might you be referring to the story of Emperor Dracos? We've been learning in class how during the War of the Lions he first started gathering his armies here in Nord. That's right. Tales of Emperor Dracos' exploits are passed down here in Nord too. After the war ended, he became the Emperor of Erebonia and swore eternal friendship with the people of Nord. That friendship has held strong to this day, and I pray it will continue far into the future. I see. While the people of Nord are not counted as true Erebonians, they are still regarded as close neighbors and allies. That's about how it shakes though. Though recently, the Calvard Republic has been creeping into southern Highlands. They've been trying to cultivate good relations with the people there. But the Republic's forays into the Highlands have certainly created some tension. The Empire and the Republic are old friends, old foes after all. Thankfully, we've managed to avoid any armed conflicts in the last few years. Although politically and economically, relations between the two are only growing worse. It seems likely that sibling conflict is what led to that incident in Crossbow last month. No doubt an outgrowth of the ongoing conflict between pro-Calvardian and pro-Erebonian forces in their governments. So it seems. Be that as it may, to both countries, Nord is a remote region of relatively little importance. While there is a military presence in the Highlands, there's not something you should have to worry about during your stay. Just try to focus on your field study while you're here. We'll do what we can. You must be the one who chose to attach for this month's field study, right? Indeed I did. Though the hour is already late, I'll give you your tasks in the morning. As for the area you'll cover in your study, I think it would be wise to focus on the southwestern plains tomorrow morning. Southwest, We crossed that area in our trek here today, I believe. Yeah, the Highlands are a vast, wide open space. They extend well past the northern settlement too, but let's just start with the southwestern plains. Sounds good to me. So everything we've got on the agenda for tomorrow will be in the southwest? Exactly. Try and be back at the settlement around noon, guys. I'll give you the remaining tasks after our midday meal. Got it, Dad. Anyway, here I am talking your ear off when I should be letting you get some rest after your long day. You rise before the sun here, so sleep well. Morning will soon come sooner than you think. The place we prepared for you has beds already. Can you show them the way, guys? Sure thing. I want to show them the way too. Me too. Come on, I'm sure Bro can handle it on his own. Haha. Thank you so much for the meal. Good night, everyone. Sorry, I know you girls probably would have preferred separate rooms, but this is what we've got. Oh, don't worry about it. Me and Eustace are both gentlemen, after all. We have nothing to worry about. But of course. Thanks, guys. You'll be staying over at your family's place, then. My sisters both insisted on it. I couldn't turn them down. Will it be alright if I come in and wake you guys up at sunrise? Yeah, that sounds fine. I feel like I'm going to fall asleep the moment my head hits the pillow. By all means, get your beauty sleep. Alright, pleasant dreams, everyone. Good night, guys. He's quite the fortunate man. I thought the same thing while we were eating dinner. He's got those adorable siblings, two parents who really care about him. I can see where Gaius gets his calm and level-headed personality. Part of a caring family growing up side by side with nature like this, it's like he couldn't have turned it out any other way. True enough. Anyway, it sounds like we've got an agonizingly early wake-up call coming our way. We should get some sleep. No objection from me. I'm exhausted. I feel like I'm going to fall asleep on my feet at this rate. Well, let's get dressed for bed and turn off the lights. I see Elisa's okay with sleeping with the guys now because of her experience in the first field study. She had to do that. Alright. Sunday, field study, day 2. Getting up this early is hell on Earth.
Where am I?
We have to herd cattle.
Oh, right. Nord Highlands. I feel surprisingly energetic. Maybe it's the clean air or that great food we had yesterday. I wonder if Master Ka-Fi trained out in the wilderness like this.
You're up early, Reen.
Morning, guys. Whoa, hold on. Why are you dressed like that?
Oh, I was just helping put the sheep out to pasture. They should almost be done fixing the morning meal now.
Okay. I guess we should wake up the others then. Eustace, Elisa, Emma.
Rise and shine, everyone. It's officially the crack of dawn.
Where am I?
Are those sheep? Glasses. Glasses.
You guys.
I suppose none of you are used to waking up quite this early.
Yeah, no, don't ever try to get me up this early. Never. It will never work. I absolutely refuse. This is delicious. I concur. Is it a kind of milk porridge? Well, I guess we can make it with sheep's milk and salt cured meat. Sheet and Lily made it fresh for you themselves. Yeah, I helped. Wow, that young and you're already better cooks than me. I really need to get this recipe from you too. Oh, okay. Well, first thing you do there is... Your friends all seem like such nice people. It would seem the winds have blessed you with their guidance. I think so too. Okay, let me give you this. Field study on below. Field study day 1 morning assigned tasks. Delivery to the watchtower. Could someone deliver something to the soldiers in the Imperial Army's watchtower for me? If so, I'll be at the trading post Kilt. Turning over a new leaf. I need ingredients for a very important medicine, and I would like to request that you obtain them for me. I will tell you more in person, so please come and speak to me at my home. Amur. I have a very important request for Class 7 pertaining to a monster prowling the Highlands. Come speak to me in the commander's room at Zender Gate for more information, but be prepared for battle. Okay. Seems simple enough. Let's see, we'll be helping gather some medicinal herbs and there's even a request from Zender Gate. It looks like you've been chosen tasks that will help us become familiar with the Highlands. That's the idea. I put a lot of thought into choosing tasks that would give you a nice, sweeping overview of life here. As I said yesterday, you should be able to complete all these requests in the southwestern reaches of the Highlands. Understood. Thanks again. Alright, we got work to do. So we need to finish all these tasks, then return here by noon. Yeah, but we'll be having lunch back here in the settlement. Also, I wouldn't recommend leaving the settlement without a horse. The Highlands are vast. I'd hate if any of you got lost or collapsed out there because you headed out on foot. But that's true. We'd best pay heed to where we're going. Maybe the blessing of the winds and the goddess be with you. Take care, everyone. The settlement contains 3 useful facilities. The Elder's home acts as an oil factory, trading post acts as weapons and armor shop. The lodging yurt allows you to rest. Visit them whenever you need. Thanks. Guys can now use the S-Craft Calamity Hawk. Well, that was fast. Wasn't expecting that to happen so fast. My god. Okay, well with that, I'm gonna end this episode here. Thank you so much for watching, and see you guys next one. We will be going back to the southwestern side of the North Highlands to do our tasks. So until then, see you later.